Today on my channel, we are going to be talking all about straight leg jeans that are in my winter capsule wardrobe. So I am starting with bottoms, and I'm going to do a series of videos throughout the next few months, and I am going to go through and talk about a specific style in each category, bottoms, tops, things like that. And then I'm going to talk you through how I like to style them, how I make decisions on what I'm gonna wear, how I would pair them, and my thought process. And then as we go through this, you will also see actual outfits that I have put together using these items. Now, I did ask over on my Instagram to see what item you guys wanted to see first in the bottoms category, whether it was straight leg jeans, wide leg jeans, skinnier jeans, or leather pants and the satin dress or skirt. And straight leg jeans won by a landslide. First, I'm going to talk through the actual styles that I have in my winter capsule wardrobe, and then we're going to talk through what shoes I would typically pair with them, and then we'll talk through what tops I typically like with them. If there is something specific that you would like to see coming up next. Now, I will say next week's video is going to be a video on empties and products I have used up. Those personally are my favorite videos because I actually tell you after I've used an entire product up what I think of it, whether I've purchased it again already previously, or whether I would not purchase that again, and what my thoughts are on each product. But for after that, if there is a specific item that you would like to see how I would style similar to this video, please let me know down in the comments. Now, I will say a few other things before I get started. The first one being the fact that back in the fall, I did an entire video all about my closet clean out, specifically the jeans one. I have so many pairs of jeans that when I actually curated my winter capsule, I had made the decision not to purchase any new jeans and specifically pull items from the items I had found during my closet clean out in the fall. Now, with that, I also then curated my entire winter capsule, and those items are all items that you will see me styling through the next few months. Anytime I am styling an item, I always try to think of my 3 words that best describe how I want my style to be for myself and what I wanted to show to others. Those 3 words can span a wide array of different types of outfits. So let's jump in by first talking about the jeans that I have in my winter capsule wardrobe that are straight leg jeans. Now, I will say that from my fall capsule, I had brought in 2 pairs of jeans that were ankle length jeans. Now, I don't grab for them as consistently during the winter time. However, every once in a while when I'm in the mood, I do wear a pair. However, I would say they are definitely faltering on the side once we start here in New England getting that really cold weather, the snow, more rain. They will definitely fall to the wayside, but I do want to show them and talk through those. The first pair is a pair that this was my first year purchasing a pair of jeans for them. I purchased them from the Nordstrom anniversary sale in the summer and wore them in the fall a ton. And they're the brand Mother, and these are actually a distressed. I love a distressed pair of jeans. Personal choice. This one has a distressing in the knee and then also a raw hem at the bottom. These ones are a lighter colored pair of jeans, but I really do love them. They are super soft. They are very well made. They are on the pricey side. However, as I mentioned, I am trying to get away from buying new pairs of jeans and trying to stay within the same jeans being used year after year, season after season. So I wore these in the fall. I'm wearing them a little bit in through the winter, but then I will wear them again in the spring and probably in the summer. The next pair of jeans are a pair from AG, and they are called the Prima Ankle Cigarette Jean. Now, this is a dark wash jean. A cigarette jean can just be a little bit on the tapered side. It's not completely a straight leg. This one feels more like a straight leg, but they do call it a cigarette. This is a darker wash. There's a little bit of feathering in through it, but there is no distressing. This is a great classic piece that gives that effortless and chic style. It is very easy to style, very easy to wear, very comfortable. Again, AG is another more expensive brand. So it's not always about the price you're paying as well. A lot of times it is about how it fits your body, the price point that works within your budget, and what you're looking to get out of those jeans. Another pair of jeans that I have that I'm going to show you right here are a pair from Not Your Daughter's jeans. I have these in 2 colors. I actually have more than that. I think I have a black pair and a lighter pair possibly, or maybe something in between these two. I forget. I had purchased them last year. I had originally bought 1 pair of Not Your Daughter's. They are the Maryland straight leg jeans. This is a longer jean that is going to hit all the way down past your ankle. So if you wear it with something like a sneaker, which I will show and discuss in a moment, it is going to be more bunched at the bottom, and either you're okay with that or you're not. Or you can wear it with a heel or a wedge or something like that, that then you will see the straight leg jean that is longer elongates your leg, makes you look very tall, very lean. So as I was mentioning about price points, Not Your Daughter's jeans, I think before they are ever on sale, they are around either $79 or $99. I think it might be $99. And typically Nordstrom has them on sale anywhere from $56 to $79. And they are made just as well as any of the others I own. And as I mentioned, they make the best straight leg jean I have tried. The last pair of straight leg jeans I'm going to talk about are from Abercrombie & Fitch. Abercrombie's names I find are very deceiving. So this is a straight leg jean. It is a straight leg jean with a side slit hem. Now I have this pair. I also have a pair that has a slit on the other side. I think I also have these in black. Now I do think Abercrombie jeans, again, some of them range around $100. There are sales all of the time. There are different price points to different cuts, different styles, things like that. And they are a really well-made jean brand. Some of them have more stretch, so make sure that you are reading the material it is made of. Take a look at how much stretch, how much Lycra is in them, and then decide what fits for you. I think in theirs I'm a size 31, which is a size 12. I am typically a size 10, but I am typically size 31, depending on how the sizing is. Now, these jeans I've had for probably 5 or 6 years, and these are just very, very comfortable. They've gotten very soft over the years. Now, I personally, on a straight leg jean, because I'm looking to make myself as long as possible, prefer a jean that does not have as much stretch to it. I still want stretch, but I would rather size up and have less stretch. And without that stretch in it, it actually, as silly as this sounds, sucks in your belly more, which is my trouble area as I am edging onto 50. It is definitely something that helps to kind of suck that part in. It's not going to feel like a pair of leggings or compression, but it definitely gives you that a little bit more of a straight line going down. When you have a lot of stretch and you're buying maybe a size smaller just to say that size, it's going to give you one of two things. It's either going to give you a muffin top, or it's going to be so stretched out that it's going to draw attention to your pooch or your belly or whatever you want to call that area. So now we are going to move on and talk about shoes that I like to wear with these and why I like those different shoes with these things. So moving on to shoes and how I pair them with these outfits. The first thing I want to talk about is more of an athletic sneaker. This is my New Balance. I have them in the color Sea Salt, I think it is. These sell out pretty quick, so if you are interested and they are in stock, trust me, I've had them for a year and a half. I bought them when they first came out, and they are the lightest sneaker I have ever owned. But they make a lot of outfits really come together. But with straight leg jeans, I find you need a chunkier shoe, not just something that has this type of style. Even the ankle ones, they can get away with this a little bit, but this is not particularly a sneaker that I personally like with a straight leg jean, whether it's an ankle length or the full length. The next pair of shoes that I want to talk about from my winter capsule wardrobe are my Golden Goose sneakers. Now, I have had these, they are a splurge. I have had them probably for 6 years, and I love them. I can't say enough good things about them. I wear them consistently. I wear them all the time. However, these are okay with, and I do like them with the ankle length straight leg. I've worn them with both of them, and I will show you how that looks there. However, again, this sneaker is just not kind of a big enough or heavy enough sneaker to go with that full straight leg jean. The last pair of sneakers that I'm going to talk to you about are this pair right here. This is a pair of Nike Dunks. I think they're called the Panda. It's the black and white colorway. They are super comfortable, but these are a chunkier type of more statement or fashion sneaker. Now these I don't personally like with the ankle jeans. However, I love these with the straight leg jean because, as I spoke about previously, the fact that these straight leg jeans are longer, they're going to bunch up at the bottom. So you need a sneaker that's a little bit heavier that can withstand and hold up to the look of that bunched up fabric. If you have a thinner sneaker like the New Balance or like the Golden Goose, it kind of takes away and all you see is that bunchiness. The thicker, heavier sneaker really holds up to that well. Moving on to ballet flats. Now I only have one pair of ballet flats in my winter capsule wardrobe because obviously as it gets cooler, we don't tend to need that as often. Now I will still wear those until it's raining or snowing, similar to the ankle jeans. Now these, I had originally heard about this brand. This is new to my wardrobe. You guys haven't seen this in my winter capsule yet. And these are from a brand that I had originally heard of. I think it was through In Style magazine, I think it was. And they are made for their comfort. They do have heels too, but I decided to try the ballet flats first. And it's a brand called Alley, and they're gorgeous. You guys know I love a cap toe shoe. These are made of leather. They are super comfortable. They are very, very soft. They have, the whole thing is they have this whole cushion inside of them. They have a whole way you find out your sizing as well online through filling out a quiz. And I am a 39.5 on their site. Now, typically with like my Louboutins, I think I'm a 39. So I did go up a half size, partially probably because when you do a point, your toes kind of need that little bit of extra space. But I love a cap toe shoe. Now I love a ballet flat with those more ankle straight leg jeans. Again, this is a little bit finer, thinner, not as heavy of a looking shoe, but I still really like this with the straight leg jean that has the side slit hem. You can wear this with an all straight leg jean. However, as I mentioned previously, because you don't have that heel going up, it's going to bunch down at the bottom. So it's going to look a little bit heavier down there. I will also mention that when I posted the reel about these on Instagram, they were kind enough to give me a discount code. So I will put that down below for you because again, these are a bit more of your splurge item, but they are your splurge that is going to be materials and the way it's made that will last you for a super long time. I do also love that the heel is black, similar to the cap toe. It just has a beautiful classic look to it. Next up, we're gonna move into heels. The first pair is this pair from Nine West. I think they're called like the Featherweight or Feather Light. They are a slingback in patent leather nude color. I feel like I've said this 100 times, but the key to finding the right nude pump for yourself is finding one that is in a colorway that works well with your skin tone. So dependent on the price point you're at. So for me, I personally love Nine West's nudes. They just work with my skin tone, something about them. They have a little bit more of a pinky beige to them, and it really does work no matter if I have a little bit of color or if I'm completely pale in through the winter. But this shoe can work well with that ankle length. It's fine. It's not my favorite look. I don't personally like a ankle length jean with a kind of pump like this. When I'm wearing a pump like this, I prefer that full long straight leg jean. Now this with the straight leg jean is already amazing. Add this with that side slit, it just gives that classic look but elevated. Along that same note, again from Nine West, but cap toes. We know I love a cap toe. This one again is in that same colorway, but it is leather. It is not your patent leather. It does have a patent leather cap toe. Again, you're gonna see just that little pop of that cap toe sticking out from that straight leg jean, which is really just any nude really elongates. Now the little bit of black depending on your height, could possibly make you look a little bit cut off at the toe because it'll depend on where the jean falls. It could just look like you have on a black pump. So then you might want to try a completely nude one. However, I love when a straight leg jean comes down and you're seeing just that little bit of cap toe and a little bit of nude. And then again, talking about this with a side slit, love it. Next, moving on to booties, I'm going to talk about two pairs of more pointed toed stiletto booties. So you've got more of your stiletto heel to it. Now this pair is from a brand called 42 Gold. They are a suede, also with the elastic. You can see the elastic band going down the side of it. So you're just pulling them on. There is a little handle in the back where you can hold it, pull it on. They are actually very, very comfortable. I personally love a cognac color booty or shoe in through the winter. I will say a caramel color like this or cognac color, you might want to put a little bit of a suede protector on it or something like that, but I have not really thought about it unless it's like soaking wet. But I love just that pop of something cognac down at the shoe or the foot, even with like a black turtleneck or something, because it just gives a little bit of that texture and a little bit of color to it, and it really just absolutely looks great. I personally do not love this length with the ankle jeans, but I do love this height of shaft because when it gets cooler out, you can wear a thicker sock with it, wear it with those straight leg jeans. Honestly, too, with the side slit, you just get that look of it because the side slit ends about probably right here, but it just gives such a beautiful look in with those jeans that have that straight leg and really elongates that. Now, along that same line, I also have a pair of black booties. These are from Schutz. I bought these a couple years ago. Again, that pointed toe really elongates your leg and makes your leg look very long and lean. It also is a pull-on booty with the elastic through here and the stiletto heel. Now, I will mention that I am really on the hunt for a pair of black suede heeled pointed toe booties. I really think that that is a piece that I am looking for in my wardrobe and that I will wear year after year. However, the black leather also works very well. The difference with the suede is the suede gives a different texture to it. So it depends on the look you're going for. You're not going to need both of them. This is just me building my wardrobe, and it is a piece that I know I could work into my winter capsule wardrobe. So a great black stiletto, leather or suede, whichever you prefer, with a stiletto heel and a point, again, that pointed toe really just elongates your whole leg. Next up, I have a pair of sock booties. These are from Calvin Klein. I think I got them last year. They are more of your block heel, but they still have your pointed toe to them. The entire booty is a sock material, super stretchy up through here. Now, these are a booty that go great with that ankle length jean because nobody wants their ankles out in the winter. The length is a little bit higher in through this area here, so you're not going to get like the ankle showing or the skin showing. Again, you can wear a thicker sock with it if you want, but this also gives a little bit more of an illusion because it's kind of that sweater material to it of a different texture. It really gives that feel of really just blending things together, and it gives that effortless look. So you're just wearing a black booty, but these additional textures that I've talked about in the materials is really what makes it feel effortless or chic. The last thing I'm going to talk about are two pairs of more casual booties. Now, casual doesn't always mean the most inexpensive. I'm just throwing that out there. And the first pair is this pair here. This is a lug sole pair of booties. And Marty actually got these for me about 2 years ago now. And these are from Louboutin. These, I will say, the difference between these and my ones that are the heels back here is the fact that this is plastic because it's the base and it's that lug sole. So this is never going to wear off. Now, these are the most comfortable shoes you have ever worn. I could literally go run around the block in them. These sell out every single year. They are a splurge. They also, by the way, are more of a rounded toe and are more of your block heel. They are stretchy in through here and do pull on, and they are a leather material. But these, I wear them with leggings. I wear them with jeans. These actually pair very, very well. I wouldn't wear them with the ankle length because of where this would hit. However, with a straight leg pair of jeans. Now, because this is a chunkier heel, this is not something I would then wear with a big bulky sweater with straight leg jeans. I also would not particularly wear this with the side slit. It just shows too much of the ankle. However, this with the regular, not your daughter's straight leg, regular straight leg jeans, and any type of top, honestly, will look amazing. I take that back. You could totally wear this with a chunky sweater and then those jeans and this. But I usually tend to, if I'm doing very heavy at the top, I tend to go for a more pointed toe at the bottom, but you could totally wear this with any of those. The last pair of shoes are my more moto style waterproof booty. Now, I am not a typical snow boot type of girl, but when I saw these, I got these this summer during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. They are from Blondo, which I know is a great brand. I think I had to size down in these. So I went with my typical size 8.5 in these. I am usually in booties a size 9, 9.5 because I want to wear thick socks with them. These run very large. But this booty is a heavier booty, so keep that part in mind. Now, I would not wear this with those ankle jeans because ankle jeans tend to have a little bit lighter of a look to them. I would wear this with the traditional straight leg jean, but probably not with the side slit jean. But it has beautiful details to it, so if you chose to, you could totally do that as well. But because similar to that Christian Louboutin lug sole booty I just showed you, this has the weight to it that it can withstand that bunching a little bit down at the bottom. Now, the Louboutin lug sole booty does have a heel. This one has a little bit of a heel, but that still would elevate it enough so you don't have as much bunching down at the bottom. So those are my thoughts on all of the shoes that are in my winter capsule wardrobe and how I would incorporate those in. Now let's talk about tops. Now, as I get in through tops, I'm going to walk you through each kind of section, show you what I have, and then talk about how I would wear them with it. First thing is just your basic round crew neck tee. I have them in white, gray, and black. My go-to brand is the Gap. I think it's called the Crewneck Modern Tee. They have a short sleeve, long sleeve version. I love them. Now, as far as t-shirt styles, this is still a t-shirt, but they have different style necks. We have your mock neck, which this almost looks like a sweater, but it fits more like a t-shirt. And I have that in gray and in black. Now that I'm doing this, those are both from Gap as well. Now, those are newer to me this year. I am finding that I really like the look of a more fitted kind of t-shirt, lighter weight sweater for some styles. And then I also have white tee, turtleneck, gray, and black. Again, all three of these are from Gap. They're like $15. I think they're $20, $25 when they're not on sale. I get them in a size large. They are perfect for styling with straight leg jeans. You can either tuck that in and put a belt with it, or you can just wear it out if that's more comfortable to you. If you have a little bit more of a belly, it does look nice having it out a little bit as well. Kind of conceals it a little bit. But these three styles and the way it is more fitted really create a great look, a very chic, a very classic look in all three of those colors and styles with a straight leg jean. But this with any of those straight leg jeans, the Abercrombie or the Not Your Daughters, create a great look. They also give you the ability to create layers in your outfit. You can add a scarf to that. You can add a coat to that. You could add a blazer and then a coat over that. And with that, adding those layers creates more of your own personal style. I love the fit and I love the weight of the material. Next, we're gonna move into blouses. I have a couple different ones here. I have your classic white blouse, which is very similar to what I have on here today. Same brand, actually. This is just a classic rails top. However, this one has just a little bit of detail to it. And then I have two tops that are a little bit more of your dressier versions. One has a little bit of a print to it. One has a little bit of a texture. Now let's talk about these blouses or tops that I'm discussing. So your classic white ones with a straight leg jean has a very classic look to it. Now you can again tuck this in or leave it out depending on what you are comfortable with. But a blouse, a traditional white blouse or a white blouse with a twist is going to give you that very classic, chic, effortless look. Now I will say, if you are not someone who loves a blouse, try a Rails blouse. I do not like stiff, structured, like uncomfortable business type white blouse. I like a super soft movement to mine, and Rails make amazing ones for that. Now then, the more dressier blouses, both of those work great, either tucked in or left out. They're going to give you a little bit more of an elevated look. They are definitely going to give you a dressier look. So with those tops, you do want to wear a little bit dressier of a shoe. You want to wear maybe those pointed toed shoes I was talking about and more of a stiletto, or your pumps. One of your pumps would look great with either of those. All right, let's get into sweaters here. We got a lot of these ones. So we have your V-neck sweaters. I have a cashmere one, I have a cardigan style that is more cropped, and then a more oversized V-neck. Then we have your crew neck style. This is more of a fisherman cable knit. Then we have your traditional cashmere in a lighter gray, a darker gray, and a navy blue. We have your mock neck turtlenecks in more of a cream color, a kind of heathered tan, and then an army green. And we have turtlenecks. Now I will mention as well, most of these, actually I think all of these here, are cashmere sweaters. I did a whole video on cashmere, my thoughts on it, what styles I have, the 6 must-have styles, and where I usually purchase from. So I've got your cream color, I have a Fair Isles version, I have a navy blue, I have a gray, and then I have 2 black ones. As you can tell, I love a good cashmere turtleneck. So as far as sweaters go, I will say that your chunkier, bigger sweaters, they do look great with a straight leg jean. Again, I don't personally love them with the ankle length because I feel like it's a very warm and cozy feel, and the ankle ones to me, as I mentioned, are definitely starting to transition out as I wear these heavier, thicker sweaters. Now, with that, I do love the balance of a sweater of some sort, any of them. It can be the crew neck, it can be the V-neck, it can be the mock neck, it can be the turtleneck with the straight leg jeans, whether it has a side slit or not, and then a pointed toe. Again, that bulkier, kind of heavier, cozier top, I feel like balances well with a longer pointed toed shoe with a heel. Now I will say, the exception to that, I do like those chunkier sweaters and things like that, also paired with that chunkier, that Nike Dunk, that heavier sneaker. So it really does go from extreme to extreme, from that thinner, more pointed toe, kind of elevated, kind of thin version of a shoe to that chunkier, heavier sneaker style. So you do have all those variances. So I do like all of those different variances with any of those sweaters that I just talked about. The last pairing of tops I'm going to talk about are again in cashmere. I have hoodie sweatshirts. This one is a kind of heathered oatmeal. We have your more heathered blue and then your classic black. Now I will say with the more casual feel of the hoodie is I do prefer that more with the straight leg jean with either the more chunky of the lug soled booty or the waterproof kind of booty, or again that Nike Dunk that gives a little bit of that casualness. I don't personally love the look of the hoodie sweatshirt with maybe a heel or a booty that is more streamlined. I like a little bit more of a chunky feel with. Those are all of the tops that I mentioned. As you went through this video, also you will have seen how I paired it with different accessories and different outerwear throughout my winter capsule that I have incorporated in to really curate these outfits and make them feel the best for me and that work with my 3 words. I do want to talk you through some of my newer additions to my winter capsule wardrobe, as you may see them through the video as well. I did add in turtleneck t-shirts from Gap, and I'm really enjoying those. And then I also at the same time have picked up 2 mock neck, they have a little bit of ribbing to them, style of t-shirts as well. These are your t-shirt stretchy material, super comfy and very, very nice for layering in through the winter. I also have 2 additional accessories. One is an accessory, one is shoes that I added in. I had said that I was looking for a tote bag to add into my winter capsule wardrobe, and I've since figured out that a tote bag is not something I would grab for that often in the winter. However, a travel bag or weekend bag totally would. And I got this one from a brand called The Jacket Maker. It is all genuine leather, and I'm so glad I did. This is absolutely beautiful. It is so soft. It's called the Dario. It is the brown leather. Oh, it smells like heaven. Either you love leather or you don't. I love it. It has a great shoulder handle. It is perfect because we tend to take more weekend trips, go away for quick trips and things like that. So this, I am in love with this. I mean, the details on this are stunning. So I'm very excited to have added this into my winter capsule wardrobe. Last thing I added in is a pair of cap-toed ballet flats. This is from the brand Alley, and they are, again, all leather, super soft. They have a super comfortable insole to them, a beautiful little black heel here. I am very excited for these. They are so comfy. So if you have any questions on any of the items that I talked about here, as always, the links are listed in the description box, but also sizing any of that, I can answer questions for you. So I hope you enjoyed this, you found it helpful, and let me know what you would like to see next. I hope you have a great weekend, have a wonderful holiday season, and I will talk to you guys soon.